We are here at the Hayward Gallery for a brand new opening today called Among the Trees, and I'm here with the curator, Phoebe.
Yeah, I'm the assistant curator on the show, Phoebe Cripps.
Your work, Elisa, is a massive 30-foot tree that's lying sideways.
That's right, yeah. It's a portrait of a spruce tree that I shot in my home country, Finland, to explore how we people see the other living beings and how the technical equipment built as an extension of our eye perception renders the world around to us.
Phoebe, how did you come across these works, and how have you found these artists?
So Ralph Rugoff, who's the curator of the show, has been kind of brewing this show in his mind for about 25 years, but it's only in the last kind of year and a half or 2 years that he has started to put it together at a time when the rate of forest fires is incredibly accelerating, at a time when climate change is really, really important. Lots of people have said this show is quite melancholy, and it's quite I mean, it's very dark upstairs, but there's this moment of lightness upstairs, and I think, for me, I think it's still very hopeful, and I think that's what, I mean, for you making a portrait of this incredible 34-metre specimen of a tree, I think there's a lot of hope and optimism actually in the show and in the works. And yes, it's a time when we're having to really focus on what's important and renew our relationship with nature, but there's also a lot of incredible hope within that, and the resilience of trees is something that we really highlight in this exhibition. There's images or sculptures of trees in the show that have lived for 2,000, 9,500, sometimes even 13,000 years.
Phoebe, the show is running, and it's going to run at the same time as the 50th year of Earth Day.
Yeah.
Have you got what's happening here on the 22nd of April? Anything exciting?
Yeah, so Hayward Gallery is part of the South Bank Centre, so we've teamed up with our literature team, and we're doing the kind of poets takeover of the Hayward Gallery and of the show on the 22nd of April. So we've got 10 poets who've been invited to respond to artworks in the show, including Elisa's work. They've written brand new poems which will be debuted for the first time that evening in a kind of very special, exclusive event.
There's a stat read out that in 600 years' time there may be no more trees. And around the corner you've got a piece that's a tree that's just decorated in kind of plastic bags, as if that could be the future of the tree.
Yeah, exactly. I guess at the rate that we're currently destroying trees, the rate of deforestation as it currently stands, that is a terrifying statistic, and one that I think we're keen to resist within this show. We can actually coexist side by side, and I think that's the argument that this show is trying to make. We are destroying trees, but we are also nourished by them and completely reliant upon them for our life, not just in producing oxygen, but also in producing materials for us to work with, whether that's to make furniture or industry, but also artwork. And I think it will renew that sense of appreciation and wonder for these amazing organisms.
Well, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for putting on an amazing show. Thanks for sharing your art with us. Enjoy the rest of the run here. And we're going to go for a wander among the trees.